Alright, let's start with this. If there's one motorcycle that continues to define what adventure riding really means, it's the BMW R 1300 GS Adventure 2026. And honestly, this latest version feels less like an update and more like a serious step forward, especially for riders in the United States who want a bike that can handle everything from long highway miles to off-road exploration without breaking a sweat. And the first thing that stands out is the design, which somehow manages to look even more purposeful and rugged than before. The larger fuel tank, wider stance, and bold front end give it that unmistakable GS presence. And it's the kind of bike that doesn't just sit quietly, it demands attention, whether it's parked outside a cafe or loaded up for a cross-country trip. And once you swing a leg over, you immediately notice how commanding the riding position is. You're sitting tall with a clear view of the road ahead, and everything feels laid out in a way that makes sense. From the handlebars to the foot pegs, it's built for long hours in the saddle, and that's exactly what many riders in the US are looking for, something that can handle those long, open highways without feeling tiring. And when it comes to performance, the heart of this machine is the new Boxer engine, and it delivers power in a way that feels both strong and controlled. It's not just about raw numbers, it's about how the power is delivered. Smooth, predictable, and always there when you need it, whether you're overtaking on the highway or climbing a rough trail. And that's what makes this bike feel so versatile, because it adapts to your riding style rather than forcing you to adjust to it. And speaking of adaptability, the electronics package on the 2026 model is seriously impressive. BMW has packed this bike with advanced rider aids that actually enhance the experience. From multiple riding modes to traction control and dynamic suspension adjustment, everything works together to give you confidence in different conditions. And for riders in the United States who deal with everything from smooth highways to unpredictable backroads, this level of control is a big advantage. And what's interesting is that despite all this technology, the bike never feels complicated. Everything is intuitive, and once you get used to it, it just becomes part of the ride. And when you take it off the pavement, that's where the GS Adventure really starts to shine. The suspension soaks up bumps, the chassis feels stable, and the bike gives you that sense of control that you need when the terrain gets challenging. And even though it's a large motorcycle, it doesn't feel overwhelming, which is something that surprises a lot of riders the first time they take it off-road. And on the highway, it's just as impressive. The wind protection from that large windscreen and bodywork makes long rides more comfortable, and the engine feels relaxed even at higher speeds, which is perfect for covering long distances across states. And then there's the practicality, which is a huge part of why this bike is so popular. The large fuel tank means fewer stops, the luggage options make it easy to carry everything you need, and the overall build quality gives you confidence that this is a machine designed to last. And visually, it strikes a balance between rugged and premium. It looks tough, but there's still that level of refinement you expect from BMW. And the attention to detail is clear in every part of the bike, from the finishes to the way everything fits together. And one thing that really stands out when you spend time with the R 1300 GS Adventure is how capable it feels. It's the kind of bike that makes you want to go further, explore more, and take routes you wouldn't normally consider. And that's really what adventure riding is all about. And for riders in the United States, where you have access to such a wide variety of landscapes, from deserts to mountains to endless highways, this bike feels perfectly suited to that lifestyle. And it's not just about performance or features, it's about the overall experience, the confidence it gives you, the comfort it offers, and the sense of freedom that comes with knowing your bike can handle whatever comes next. And when you look at the 2026 BMW R 1300 GS Adventure as a complete package, it's clear that this is more than just a motorcycle. It's a tool for exploration, a machine built for riders who don't want limits. And whether you're planning a weekend trip or a full cross-country journey, this is the kind of bike that makes you believe anything is possible.